Hi, this is the market outlook for SPX for the coming week starting Monday the 18th. This has been a very bullish week. We had a kind of a little bearish week the week before, and the market just kept grinding up the whole week, trying to break this strong resistance level around 28.20. We have known this level for quite some time. And on Friday, there was a kind of a breakout to 28.30. And if we look at the overall trend, yes, it is probably bound to break and aim higher to the 2890, 2900 area. If we now look on the hourly chart, same kind of bullishness with possibly a resilience level, which is now where the market started bumping on Thursday and Friday around the low 2800s. So the market could test this strong resistance again. On the hourly chart, it's more around 2810. On the daily charts, 2820. So this is a strong resistance area. But really, unless we start going below 2805, 2800 and go and test the 2790, 2775, this market is probably going to grind high again. The momentum is strong, and there's, of course, a tug of war in this area. But unless we have some adverse news on the geopolitical front or some economic news, because we've had a mixed bag of economic news, by many accounts, this market is overstretched. And if we look at this narrowing of the range in terms of Bollinger Bands, there's a need now to very, very soon expand. And it looks more probable that the market will try and break on the upside. And if we look now at this one, there's also a tightening of the range that would indicate a sharper move upward, unless really the market goes to mean revert and we see the same first fib level about 2790, which is about the mean at the moment, which could be another opportunity for buyers to just fill the dip. So at this point, there's no reversal in sight. If we look at now the daily fibs, resilience level is actually quite low on a low 2700, and considering the lows around Christmas, around 2330, we are now 500 points up, which is absolutely crazy. So again, without any shock, and the shock could come with a vengeance if it ever does. At this point, there's no risk to see the market going deeper than 2640, which is really like 200 points lower. We are going to see on our current trades that they are very, very safe. They may be, in case of a strong vol spike, the T plus 0, T plus N, sinking a bit, but for the April cycle that is now in its last month, there should be no concern whatsoever. And May is still quite well positioned with shorts around the 2700. So we would be, thanks to the skew, even if the T plus 0 flattens, we would be okay all the way to maybe around 2650, 2675. Right, if we have a quick look on the Russell has been quite bullish as well. It's probably also going up. The levels are a little bit different. And here we have the strong support mid-range around 1500, which was an opportunity to bounce back to the mid 1500, around 1550, 1560. There has been some resistance here around 1585, 1580, and we see the same tightening of the range. There could be also a test of the 1590, 1580. Overall, this market may be less bullish. Here we see on the hourly chart also the 1595, 1600. Short term, 1560 is a resistance, and we may just have the same kind of range trading, but there again, this very narrow range is prone to a very sizable breakout. I would say that on the Russell, there's maybe more chance of, if I plot fib here, the resilience is around 1524. There may be a little bit more chance of the market congesting in this area before it actually aims higher. In terms of volatility, this has been a vol crash since Christmas, and we are now touching on a strong support. There may be volatility now congesting in this low level. There's a possibility, of course, that volatility goes further down, but it should probably stay in this area for a while. and maybe bounce back. If it bounces back to 15, 16, 18, that could equate to the market then becoming more nervous and retracing to the lower part of this range. I'll record a short update with the weekly recap for subscribers, and as you can see, the market is probably going to go up and congest on the higher ground, but probably not break out initially because there will be some concern about FOMC midweek. Okay, so I'll be posting the weekly recap by 6 a.m. Eastern tomorrow. Enjoy the weekend and see you later on Slack.